Hello everyone and welcome to the Navy grounds here in Welisara as we're well and truly into the thick of things in the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League for 2025-26 as the Sailors, high-flying Sailors, welcome CR&FC, one of the title challengers, to their home grounds here in Welisara. Live action and all these pictures courtesy Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. Both teams into their warm-ups as I welcome Reshwan Pereira into the commentary box. A very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nathan. It's a pleasant evening out here in Welisara. As Nathan mentioned, both teams preparation in full flow here. CR&FC coming off that loss last weekend. They'll really want to make amends against this Navy outfit here at Welisara, which can be quite tricky because at home this Navy outfit can really threaten the opposition. As we take a look at the weather, just take us through the weather, Nathan.
It's a bit cloudy here, was a bit sunny earlier. Current temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a steady breeze flowing across from the northeast, 18 kilometers an hour.
Indeed, I think that wind will surely play a big part, Nathan, with the kickers, rather the visiting kicker will have his work cut out. Just taking a look at what happened last week, it was Army who ran past City Lions up at London Place quite easily. Their forwards really came to the party to get that win, and then it was Air Force Sports Club who beat Navy 28 points to 14. The scoreline may not do enough justice for the Navy, but they really battled it out up in Ratmalala, and this was probably the game of week number 5, the Maitland Place derby, where CH&FC took all the bragging rights, beating CR&FC 34 points to 32 in quite a thriller at London Place. And then to wrap up week 5, it was the defending champions, their first appearance at home, where they absolutely ran riot in their fortress, beating Police Sports Club 49 points to 17 in front of their faithful.
Yes, there you have the results from week 5. Like I said, Reshwan, both these teams coming into this game off the back of a couple of narrow defeats. Even Navy, even though the scorecard might say 28 points to 14, it was 19 points to 14 for the majority of it. So we take a look at the breakdown of the stats from week number 5, CR&FC, high penalty count, 15 penalties given away, probably the deciding factor in that game against CH&FC. Navy as well were made to work hard against Air Force, but unfortunately came up just short in the end. So both teams have plenty to play for, both teams with high expectations in this edition of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League, and both these teams will be looking to get back to winning ways here at Welisara.
Indeed, Nathan, both teams will be eyeing that win today here as we take a look at the points table of this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026 season. It's a week 6. It's Air Force Sports Club right at the top, but they did lose their first game in the expense of Havelock Sports Club last evening up at Havelock Park. And just in third place is CR&FC with just one solitary defeat, which happened last week against CH&FC. CH&FC and Kandy Sports Club are the teams yet to lose a game in the season. So tomorrow's game between the two sides will be one cracker of a game.
Yes, as you can see there, Navy still sitting in 8th place on just the 4 points. Managed to pull the rabbit out of the hat and draw to Havies in the first week, but hasn't really gone their way since then, even though they've had their moments. So certainly an opportunity for them to bounce back here today.
Indeed, Nathan, we'll head into a quick commercial break and be back on the other side with the live action and the starting 15s.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love rugby,
live rugby.
Prima Kotumi, fun tamari.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby,
live rugby.
Prima Kotumi, fun tamari.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
වසංගකාරී වෙල්මෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසමසම ස්වාඩ් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Hello and welcome back to Welisara as both teams have headed back and we are just a few moments away from kickoff in this clash between CR&FC and Navy Sports Club.
Massive week ahead of the festive season. Week number 6 of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026 season. It all kicked off yesterday up at Havelock Park, where Havelock Sports Club got the better of Air Force Sports Club 20 points to 5, with Havelock Sports Club will be kicking themselves missing out on that bonus point, and that will really come into play at the latter part of this league stage, Nathan. So the Park Club will really have to pull their socks up come the next few weeks. And 2 games happening today, one here at and the other one at London Place as Sri Lions host Police Sports Club. And then tomorrow up in the hills at Nittawala, the unbeaten 2 teams will battle it out. And Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, will bring you all the live action from 2:45 p.m. onwards.
Taking a look at the team card for the visitors today. Senra Pereira comes back into the mix with Venura Kodagoda and Tanuja Jayavira. So the first choice front row back for the red shirts. Senala Adikaram and Niroshan Pereira in the second row, and an unchanged back 3 of Omalka Gunaratna, Ravindu Anjula and skipper Lasindu Karunatilaka. In the backs, a new halves combination of Harsha Maduranga and Zubair Dore. In midfield, Manilka Ruberu and Tenuka Nanayakara slots back into that number 13, and a back 3 of Dimut Pereira, Chemod Mutunayaka and Kushant Taridu, with Afif Akram, Janut Ratnayaka, Charit Silva, Naveen Marasinghe, Abdul Ahmed, Hashan Madhumadava, Iranga Ariyapala and Shane Hopwood set to come off the bench.
CR&FC will really come into this game with a lot of confidence with their front row placing in. As we take a look at the home side, Navy Sports Club in the front row, it was Kavisha Amarasekara, Pradeep Ranavira, Kavishka Vijay Ratna will play a big role against this big CR&FC forwards. Saibo Sabri, the former Zaira College skipper, will pair up with Apurva Vijay Singh in the second row. Isuru Pereira, Pramudita Appa and Denuan Vikramarachi will pair up in that third row with Kujana Kulatunga in that halfback position together with Isaru Kogawat, and Senra Piris will pair up with Chiranta Kaluarich in that centre position, and Amita Madhushankar and Chanaka Jayalat and Stefan Sansoni will form the 15 for Navy Sports Club. And off the bench it will be Dilshan Sanjeeva Pereira, Rajanayaka, Lakmina, Veera Singh, Rana Singh and Fahad for the Sailors here at Welisara.
Yes, so interesting combinations from both teams, isn't it, Reshwan? Navy Sports Club choosing to leave Tilna Veera Singh on the bench today, and plenty of changes in the back line for CR&FC as well. So bit of early tactical changes from both coaches, Dushan K and Danushka Botejo, as the Sailors take into the park now. It's been a much better showing from them this season so far, yet to produce a win, but surely considering the way they are playing, that will come soon for the Sailors, and they'll be hoping it will come today.
Indeed, and they are playing a depleted CR&FC outfit who suffered a loss last week to their hometown rivals. So this will be a big opportunity for the Sailors to try and get the better of the CR&FC outfit here. Coach Danushka Boteju will really want his troops to try and get the better of a much favoured CR&FC team today. But this Navy outfit will well and surely give plenty to speak of, as Lasindu Karunatilaka leads his CR&FC outfit to the playing field.
As like you said, Reshwan, red shirts licking their wounds from last week. One of the favourites coming into this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League, and an uncharacteristic defeat for them at the hands of CH&FC last week. They'll be hoping to bounce right back though against Navy Sports Club, and they'll come into this game as the favoured side as well. So hopefully they can do that favourite stack justice and notch up another win today. missed out on the bonus point in their last away fixture against Army in a game that was shortened due to rain. Hopefully they'll be able to secure the bonus point today. As we take a look at the match officials for today, under pressure in the middle, referee Aruna Shantha, assisted by Charan Lianage and Rasika Veerasekara, and just across us in the TMO chair we have referee Dinka Piris.
Moments away from kickoff. A massive game for both sides. Navy Sports Club are searching for their first win in the season, while CR&FC coming off that loss against CH&FC. They want to try and make amends here at Welisara against the Sailors. It will be Navy Sports Club who will kick things off from right to left on your screens.
Ready, Red!
Isuru Kongawatta in that number 10 jersey for the Sailors, and I'm sure all Navy faithful will be happy to see him back in action when hobbled off injured midway through the second half last week, but he's back. That's a deep kickoff from Kongawatta. Falls right into the hands of Tarindu Kushan, who returns the favour, and a good exit kick from him sends the gain line all the way back to halfway.
Indeed, a brilliant exit kick that will bring a lot of confidence on the young man and this CR&FC outfit. Good to see the likes of Senora Pereira back in the starting 15 for CR&FC. Suffered a big injury against Hong Kong.
Good.
First line out of the game collected nicely by Denuan Vikramarachi, and that's a big hit at contact. Navy nonetheless recovered the ball, and a first carry of the game for Sabro Saibi. Kongawatta now, but unfortunately ball spilled there by Stefan Sansoni and turned over by CR&FC.
First in advantage. Man in front.
And man in front of Harsha Madhuranga's kick there, and referee Aruna Shantha brings back for that knock-on advantage in favour of CR&FC. So a bit of nervous jitters at the start of this game. A big tall ask of Stefan Sansoni as well, isn't it, Reshwan, replacing Tilina Veerasinghe for today's game?
Indeed, Nathan, big boots to fill in, but Tilina Veerasinghe will surely make his appearance in the latter part of this game. Harsha Madhuranga with the feed in.
Bind the game, set the call. Okay? Please. Come in.
So reset and first scrum of the game in favour of CR&FC.
Bind please, number 8. Set.
Harsha Madhuranga with the feed. A strong scrum from CR&FC. It's what we know and love from the red shirts. Lasindu Karunatilaka at the back. Madhuranga picks it up and gives it to in attack from CR&FC.
Big morale boosting for Navy Sports Club. This kick will have to be good from Kongawatta. A decent touch finder. Bring a play to that halfway mark as we take a look at the incident. Good running line once again from Tenugu Nanakar.
Good gap.
He did this last week around, but just was not enough to beat CH&FC. And I think his impressive performance off the bench last week has earned him a starting spot here at Welisara.
Chiranta Kaluarachi there, the man that won that penalty, and a bit scrappy at line out time, but collected eventually by Isuru Pereira. But probably not what Navy Sports Club would have wanted.
Back, number one,
Sends
back.
it to Kungavatta, but the line out has been somewhere where Navy has struggled, hasn't it, been Reshwan, in the opening 3 games of the season so far. And yet again, it's like they are struggling slightly, but nonetheless they have come away with possession. Yes, Kujana Kulatunga to his skipper. Steps inside. Now to Pamudi Thapa. It's been pretty decent for Navy Sports Club so far this season, and now to the backs they go. Here's Chiranta to Sansoni. Sansoni is rushed onto there by Tenuka Nanakara and Co. And CR&FC win the penalty.
Two-sided.
Excellent pressure applied there by the backs of CR&FC. I think it was Tenuka Nanakara and Lasindu Karunatilaka going into contact and winning their side a penalty on halfway.
You come side.
Zubair Dure will have the opportunity to put this one in touch. King out here in Welisara.
Let's take a look at the replay of that last incident there.
Very good.
That was Sansoni to Kaluarachi, rushed onto by Tenuka and Zubair Dore, and did really well there to get their hands on the ball. The ball collapsed there beautifully by Navy Sports Club, and CR&FC losing it on the ground as well. So straight away, CR&FC had the chance to try and launch another attack. They were right on the edge of the 22-meter, but unfortunately they've lost the ball forward. Just there, the ball was sacked nicely by Navy Sports Club, and they'll have their first put into the scrum in this game.
Coach! Bye!
Kujana Kulatunga with ball in hand.
Set!
Navy Sports Club looking to get out of their half, but that's a big scrum from CR&FC, winning the penalty as well. And after missing out just a few moments ago, they've come right back roaring and won another penalty and another chance for them to get closer and closer to that Navy Sports Club whitewash. But this is a sort of dominance we're used to seeing from the forwards of CR&FC, isn't it, Reshwan?
Indeed, when you see those names, the likes of Amalka Gunnar, Lasindu Karunatilaka, I think there are some household names in this Sri Lanka rugby circuit. This is what CR&FC will do. They'll dominate in positions like this. They've just pushed off this Navy Sports Club scrum and won that penalty. That's how they'll show their dominance, Nathan, for sure.
Good. Ball, now ball.
This time the ball a lot better from CR&FC. Navy
Advantage.
desperately trying to get in the way of that, giving away a penalty in the process. Here's Omalka Gunaratne twisting and turning. Now getting closer and closer to that whitewash. CR&FC still going. That time it's Tanuja Jayavira for CR&FC. Gives it out to his forward right under the sticks now. CR&FC. Here's Madhuranga to Gunaratne again. Needs 2 men to bring him down. The big number 8 for CR&FC.
Time off. Coming.
But referee Arunashanta, after a wavered pass, pulls it back for a penalty advantage in favour of CR&FC.
First in. Warning, ja. Yeah, rakki තියෙන බෝල්ට පයින් ගහගෙන යනවා. බලන්න. අර නෑ. පැන්නේ නෑ ඇතුළට.
And a warning issued to anyone Vikramarachchi. Ill-discipline at ruck time from Navy Sports Club. And probably the right thing to do this early into the game from referee Arunashanta. Just lets him off with a warning. And looks like CR&FC will be taking the scrum off that penalty.
Ready?
Omalka Gunaratne was licking his lips, but Was tag teamed by Madhushanka and Kalu Arachi, but it's a 5-meter scrum now in favor of CR&FC and a chance to walk away with 7 points.
Indeed, now once again, much better from Navy Sports Club, but CR&FC driving through. Harsha Madhuranga opted to go on his own, advantage out for CR&FC.
This is Zubair Dore now trying to twist through, and they'll look to go from the fringes. Will CR&FC. The ball held up on the try line by Navy Sports Club, but referee Aruna Shanta brings it back for an offside penalty. Appa did really well there to hold off these big CR forwards. And yet again, interestingly, CR&FC have opted for the scrum from that penalty. But so far, Navy have managed to keep CR&FC at bay, but have not been the most disciplined when doing so. This is the fourth penalty they've given away on the trot. And eventually that's going to cost you points at this level of rugby.
Indeed, Navy Sports Club will have to repeat what they did moments ago to try and keep CR&FC at bay. But now once again, driving through are the CR&FC forwards, led by Lasindu Karunatilaka from behind the scrum. Goes on his own, gives out that offload pass as CR&FC go over for their first commercial bank try, and quite bread and butter stuff from Zubair Dore. Just had to finish it and give the first points for the visitors here in Welisara.
It's another massive scrum from the CR&FC forwards. Lasindu Ishan doing really well there. Drove forward about 5 meters or so, picked it up and offloaded to his fly half, and all he needed to do, Murshid Dore, was just touch that ball down, and that's exactly what he did. Take a look at the replay there. The Navy defense was scrambling. And bread and butter stuff, like you said, Reshwan, from CR&FC. We said those penalties were eventually going to cost the Sailors some points, and it's costed them 5 right on that previous passage of play. And Tenuka Nanayakara looking to take back all 7.
Doesn't go through, so the score will remain at 5 points to nil in favor of CR&FC. They get their first commercial bank try courtesy Dore. All those hard work from the forward. And then it was Dore who just had to apply the finishing touches. Come as you like.
Yes, and Navy Sports Club will have to play from behind. Wouldn't want to play on the back foot for too long. Just need to pull their socks up in defense. Try and get into the right part of the field. As Kongawata sends in another deep kick. And this time Tarindu's exit goes right into the hands of Kulatunga. Sends it out to Sansoni, and that's brilliantly read there by Manilka Ruberu. Ball is loose at the back, and looks like CR&FC have jumped over it.
Kick in man plant.
But referee Aruna Shanta says he didn't have rights to that ball. And Navy Sports Club surviving a scare. But that was well read there by Manilka Ruberu, wasn't it, Reshwan? Really applying the pressure on Navy Sports Club. Not allowing Sansoni any sort of breathing room.
Indeed, he was just up as soon as Sansoni got that pass. Good kick and chase from Kushan Tarindu. Knew he didn't find exit. And then look at that, Manilka Ruberu right on his face.
Yes, unfortunately there, Chemod Mutunayaka was in front of the ball before he dived over it, and hence was in an offside position, and that's a massive thumping kick from Isuru Kongawat. sends play from deep in his half, right onto the edge of the CR&FC red zone, and the first real attacking opportunity for Navy Sports Club.
Come. Shoot now. Marker. Toe.
Here's Ranavira with the throw to Kavisha Veeraratna Kongavat, the backhanded pass to Amarasekara.
Time off. Just it.
And another penalty given away.
Put it. TMO check. Okay. Dinka මෙතන මට ආම් එක ආවේ නැහැ කියලා පේනවා. මට පොඩ්ඩක් ඒක අරන් දෙනවද? ලාස්ට් ටැකල් එක. කොර කර ගන්නවා.
Yeah, this one. Can we have another angle, please?
ආම් එක නෑ.
Yeah.
අපේ නෝනේ.
Referee, I have my observation. There is no proper arms. My observation, there is no proper arms. Penalty for Navy. And under mitigation, you can go only on a penalty. My observation. Arnashanta, mage observation එක penalty only under mitigation. Arms තිබෙන්නේ no proper wrap.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dinka. Arms තිබෙන්නේ. Proper. No, proper. Captain. No proper. එන්නේ නැහැ. හරි. නෑ. ඔයා අතගේ මේ ගිනියන්නේ. Okay?
Interesting observation there, and Niroshan Pereira, the guilty party from CR&FC.
Not it. Mark here.
No proper rep, says referee Arnashanta after consulting the TMO, and a penalty to Navy Sports Club in kicking distance. And it looks like that's exactly what Isro Kongavatta is going to do.
Indeed, right in front of the post, as you see another replay of that incident. Penalty for the Sailors right in front. Won't be a problem for Kongavatta to give Navy Sports Club their first points. To just try and pull things back and make this a 2-point game.
Yes.
As Kongavatta has absolutely no problems. Bricks a duck for Navy Sports Club and makes it a 2-point game here at Welisara. And Niroshan Pereira will just feel a bit hard done by that last incident. Did get his arms around eventually. I don't think they came around in time. And Kongavatta has probably made that same kick 1,000 times before here at his home turf. Flawlessly adds the 3 points for the Sailors, and it's 5 points to 3 after 15 minutes here at Welisara.
That will give plenty of confidence for this Navy outfit. As Thanuka Nanakara with the restart kick. Good deep kick into the 22 of Navy Sports Club. An option to run with it is the Sailors.
That's a good chase as well from CR&FC, not allowing the necessary room for the Sailors to try and get in that exit kick. They'll have to manufacture it with their forwards, and eventually They go back to Kongawat, who sends a lovely kick right onto the halfway mark once again. His boot has been absolutely vital for the Sailors so far this season. You could say that the first game where they snatched a draw, almost single-handedly done by the fly half, former Isipatana fly half, Isuru Kongawat.
Indeed, that performance up at Havelock Park earned him the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match as well. Vendra Kodagoda with the line outs. Finds Ravidu Anjula, who gives it out to Madhuranga now. Big forwards coming into play. Malka Gunaratna just barges his way through.
Wrapping around nicely, CR&FC. Kushan Tarindu floats it to Dimut Pereira, who's into the side today. Cuts back inside. Madhuranga again knocks it back. Does Tanuja Jayavira.
No.
And some fast ball is quick ball by CR&FC, and that's really what you want to see from these the lads in the red shirts. Dore once again from Tarindu out to Chemod Mutunayaka. Chemod Mutunayaka beats one man, is brought down at the second time of asking. Yes, Dore again slices right through Murshid Zubair. Breaking past at least 3 defenders there. What a run it was from the fly half, and then a chip kick coming in from Manilka Ruberu to Ramidu Anjula, and that's nearly the second try for CR&FC.
Try score okay.
And the score is okay, says referee Aruna Shanta. So CR&FC, the brisk move, have added their second commercial bank try of this game.
Indeed, all of that was started by Murshid Dore, who just sliced through that Navy defense like a hot knife through butter. And then that chip-in kick from Manilka Ruberu was finished by the Speeds, as we see. Take a look. That chip-in kick, and then Ravidu Anjula making no mistake.
I want it.
Yes, Ravidu Anjula marginally going over there. Could say that was a touch and go call as well. But nonetheless, try has been awarded to CR&FC. Here's Tenuka Nanakara lining up the extras. But what a move from the red shirts, wasn't it, Rashwan? Moving that ball around at pace. Sending the Navy defense scrambling. As this time, Tenuka Nanakara makes absolutely no mistakes. It's 12 points to 3 here at Welisara. Like I was saying, Rashwan,
Number 7.
Navy defense having absolutely no answers, and that run from Zubair Dore as well, that really created, really opened up the defense. Manilka Ruberu had the presence of mind to spot Anjula on the touchline, sent in that chip kick, and it's a well-constructed commercial bank try from CR&FC.
Indeed, a deserving score for the Reds. And just after Navy getting their first points, it's CR&FC have responded in good fashion. Once again, Sirkogawat will restart proceedings here. Kicks it deep into the CR&FC half. There's now once again Kushan Tarindu returns back the favour, but not the best of clearances coming this time around. Still inside their own 22, as Navy Sports Club will once again try to do well from this line out.
Numbers, please, numbers.
As Navy Sports Club will be desperate to get their first score of the game, Rishwan.
Please.
They've gone behind on 2 occasions. And that's not what you want to see in a home game, especially this time. Then one Vikram Arachi collects nicely, and Navy try to set the roll in maul, but that's brilliant stuff by Javira and Gunaratna to bring it down. But still Navy Sports Club will persist from the fringes. Here's Vikramarachi with another carry. Appa picks it up, tries to go right over. Saibo now. Navy just need to be patient here. Need to keep applying the pressure on the defense of CR&FC. Here's Ayappa again. Takes it into contact. Isuru Pereira and Ranavira straightening things up for Navy Sports Club. Vikramarachi tries to go around the outside. It is brought down expertly by Tanuja Jayavira. Still with the ball though, Navy Sports Club. This is more like it from them, really applying the pressure. And now to the backs they go. Here's Kongahavatta to Chiranta Kaluarachi. Lasidu Ishan had his hands on the ground there, had no rights to that ball. Still with possession, Navy Sports Club. This is much better from them. This is the first time they really applied pressure on the CR&FC forwards and the CR&FC defense in general. Here's Vikramarachi again, picking up briskly. Going again, but eventually has lost the ball forward. And all that promise in build-up. And eventually Navy Sports Club coming away with nothing.
They'll be kicking themselves, Navy Sports Club. They were showing a lot of patience. Going through face by face. Then this time around, dropping that ball.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Not helping the cause for the Sailors.
Hurry up.
Just there was when
Ready?
then when Vikramarachi lost that ball forward.
Coach.
Marginal once again, but
Bye.
feel that's another touch and go decision. But he might have done a bit better to send that ball out or wait for support to arrive rather than going by himself. But nonetheless, Navy Sports Club have only themselves to blame, as it's another massive scrum from CR&FC, taking their side out of trouble, drawing the penalty as well, and asserting their dominance once again. CR&FC in the forwards department.
In ball. No. Smack it. Ball lega tule.
They've been by far the most dominant side in the scrum in this game so far, winning that battle in the forwards department, and hence find themselves in front. As Zubair Dore looks to find a good touch once again. And sends play right close to that 40-meter mark for CR&FC. Another chance for them. Try and get into the right part of the field and build up yet another promising attack.
Good.
Last time they had a set piece in this part of the field. Zubair Dore cut the Navy defense open. This time Kodagoda goes to the back pod. Ravidu Anjula makes absolutely no mistake and go to their backs once again. Here's Nanayakkara to Taridu. Taridu to Chemod Mutunayaka. Tries to manufacture some space to run into. Brings play onto the halfway mark. Here's Omalka Gunaratna now. Bumps off one, bumps off two. Brought down by the third tackler. Sends it back to Manilka Rubero, who sends a kick deep into Navy territory, and the chase is good as well from CR&FC. Tries to return the favour, does Kongahavatta, but only as far as Dore. Offside advantage coming the way of CR&FC as well. This is really good stuff from the lads from Longdon Place. Zubair Dore unfortunately spilled that, but luckily for him, CR&FC were playing under advantage and will have the chance to launch another attack.
Running.
Things just not going on the Sailors' way here. Luckily, That fumble not doing much harm for CR&FC. As Dore once again opting to put this one into touch. Decent touch find, and his forwards will say thank you very much. They'll take things into their own matters now.
Yes, another excellent kick from Dore there. He's been really good in this first 25 minutes playing in the number 10 jersey today. Usually see at number 15 for CR&FC. Here's Koda Goda now.
No ball.
CR&FC trying to set that roll in maul. Drive in through Koda Goda with the ball at the back. Now onto the 5-meter line are CR&FC. Still going the forwards for CR&FC. Koda Goda breaks away eventually. Here's Wenra Koda Goda for the line. Brought down right on the edge of it. Picks up and goes, and that's the third commercial bank try for CR&FC, and this time it's come from Senal Adhikaram. Really good from the forwards once again. Found a good touch, set the roll in maul, drove at least 7 meters forward, and then all Senal Adhikaram had to do was pick it up from his hooker and dot down for the third commercial bank try for CR&FC, and they're making it look all too easy here at Welisara at the moment.
Indeed, it won't get more easy than this for CR&FC. Shanal Adhikaram, the latest commercial bank try scorer. Tenugananakar, the familiar position to put this through the post to add a couple of points.
Yes.
And once again good from Nanakara. The CR&FC increase their points to 19 points to 3. And this will be tough for Navy Sports Club to come back into now.
Number 5 blue.
It's a beautiful kick from Tenugananakara once again, sending it right through the middle of those two uprights. And the Navy Sports Club have it all to do here at home. They've had two very tough home fixtures so far, though, haven't they, Reshwan? First welcoming the defending champions, Kandy Sports Club, and now welcoming another one of the title contenders in CR&FC. Kongawata switches direction, sends it to Manilka Ruberu, who tries to launch an exit, but unfortunately the bounce of the ball is not kind, and Sansoni tried to send a pass to Kongawata, but Ruberu was there to charge onto him. And CR&FC have shot up right into the correct part of the field for them, and they've turned over that ball as well. This is brilliant stuff from CR&FC. Here's Nanakara, needs to send it out wide to Adhikaram, who will dot down for the fourth commercial bank try for CR&FC, and that's their bonus point wrapped up in the first half. And Senura Pereira, in his first start of the season, goes over for a commercial bank try and secures his side the bonus point.
They wouldn't have asked for a better start here. And half an hour into this clash against Navy Sports Club, CR&FC have got that bonus point try as well. It's a matter of just closing this game out and taking all points and going back to London Place. Senura Pereira, the latest commercial bank try scorer for the Reds. Long cutout pass, and the bounce of the rugby ball just favouring Senura Pereira.
It's not often you see your prop forward making those runs on the touchline, Reshwan, but I'm sure Senura Pereira will be absolutely stoked at that. First commercial bank try of the season for him on his first start. As Nanakara misses from a difficult angle, but nonetheless it's 24 points to 3 in just under 30 minutes here. And CR&FC have come to Welisara and really rocked the ship of the sailors and knocked the wind out of their sails. Take a look at that the replay of that commercial bank try once again. All started from that deep kick from Manilka Ruberu, and some brilliant pressure applied by him, chasing his own kick. Navy Sports Club, unfortunately the pass bit wavered from Sansoni. Sold his teammate Kongawata down the river. And was an excellent contest from CR&FC. Won the ball back, and then it was pretty textbook rugby from them to send the ball out wide and dot down for their bonus point commercial bank try. And that's a deep kick once again, and this time Tenuka Nanakara makes absolutely no mistake. Sends the ball right onto that 40-meter mark. This has been an absolute clinic from CR&FC so far, hasn't it, Reshwan?
Indeed, a convincing performance. And it's just been 30 minutes. And as things stand, it's going to be a long, long evening for the Sailors here at Welisara. Once again, not the best of lineouts, knocking that ball forward. As the Navy Sports Club just creeping in the errors. And since getting that first points, they've been quite off colour.
Yes, the lineout has been trouble for them this season so far. And yet again, another knock-on from the lineout. And another put in to a very dominant scrum from CR&FC for Harsha Maduranga.
Bye! Low arm, please. Steady, boys. Set!
I will need a reset from this one. Both the front rows collapsing. A few words of wisdom from referee Aruna Shanta before the reset.
Coach! Bye!
CR&FC looking for a set move from the back of this one. Can afford to play with some freedom now. 4 scores to the good inside the first 35 minutes. But it's another massive scrum from CR&FC and another penalty one from them. This is becoming like a broken record here at Welisara, isn't it, Reshwan? CR&FC going into scrum time, going into contact, and just coming away with the penalty, being absolutely no match for the Sailors so far today.
Indeed, and that's been the worry for Navy Sports Club throughout this 33 minutes or so. Once again, Dore with a brilliant touch finder. Probably 5 to 10 meters out from the opposition 22.
Yes, Navy would do well to get into lemons with no further damage done, isn't it, Reshwan? And that will allow Coach Danushka Boteju and his backroom staff to really put on their thinking caps and try and think of a way back into this game. It's Kodagoda with another long line out to Anjula. Yes, Dore to Lasindu Ishan, wraps it around to Mutunayaka, but unfortunately has spilled the ball there, and Kalu Arachi up to the task. Shot up and intercepted that pass. This is much more like it from Navy. Really showing some enthusiasm at the loose ball situations. Yes, Kongawata with a loop-in pass out to Madhushanka on that wing. Navy with possession once again. Now into the right part of the field for them. Here's their prop with an absolutely bustling run. Bumped off a couple of tacklers. Kujana Kulatunga to Kalu Arachi, who started the move out once again. Tilna Veerasinghe onto the back of the bench now. Straight into the action at that last ruck. Kongawata to Amarasekara. Looks a bit flat for Navy Sports Club at the moment. Here's Isuru Pereira though.
No.
And Lasindu Ishan was off his feet at that last ruck. Didn't have rights to that ball, and Kongawata lost for options, goes to his boot, and Tarindu collects.
Inside the 22.
Taken back into the 22, so can't put it out on the full here, can CR&FC, but that's a lovely kick into space from Manilka Ruberu, and it rolls out right onto the edge of the 22. Nearly a 50-22 there from Manilka Ruberu. This is exceptional stuff from CR&FC so far, Reshwan.
Indeed, they can do no wrong today. And haven't they just put up a brilliant performance in this first 40 minutes. 5 more minutes remaining on our clock in this first half. Once again, take a look at that kick. Brilliant. Manilka Ruberu. He's been an unsung hero for CR&FC year in, year out.
Outside.
That kick
Outside.
was just meters away from being a 50-22.
Yes, but you have to fault Navy Sports Club there, isn't it, Reshwan? Bit too lateral from them in attack, and Isru Kongawatha didn't have any options really. Only thing he could do was put that ball to boot and hope that one of his backs could latch onto it. Once again now trying to manufacture the exit, and that's a lovely kick from Kongawatha. Brings play right onto the halfway mark once again. But like I was saying, Reshwan,
Number 11.
Navy Sports Club
Blue number 11.
just need to be a bit more enterprising in attack, and when they do have possession, if not, it'll be easy for the CR&FC defense to read them and get themselves in the right positions. Yes, Kodaguda with another throw in. This time overcooks it and falls kindly into the hands of Kujana Kulatunga, who offloads to Appa. And that's a good contest at ruck time. And Adhikaram dives over the top of it.
You come inside. Number 3.
And CR&FC showing Navy Sports Club exactly how it's done here.
Indeed, what a performance, what a first half from CR&FC. After a disappointing loss last week, and they have really turned up here in Welisara, making amends. Just missed out on victory last week around against their hometown rivals. The race kick once again. A brilliant touch finder. And hasn't he had a day out here in Welisara?
As you take a look at the replay of that last incident, overcooked by Kodaguda, fell to Appa. This was an excellent contest at ruck time. First by Niroshan Pereira, and then by Senal Adhikaram to go over and win that penalty. And like you said, Reshwan, Murshid Zubair Dore is having an absolute field day at the moment. He sends another thump in touch finder, just 10 meters or so out from the Navy Sports Club whitewash. Collected this time by Anjula, forming the Royal in Mall once again. CR&FC, Kodaguda at the back, just motoring through, and this will be the 5th commercial bank try for CR&FC, and it's come through Venra Kodaguda, making it look all too easy here at Welisara. CR&FC, and another textbook roll in Mall from them as they go for their 5th commercial bank try in just the first half here at Welisara. And things could get ugly for Navy Sports Club. They don't pull their socks up and pull them up fast, Reshwan.
Indeed, CR&FC now just running away with it. And Venra Kodaguda, the back of that Mall, just goes over. Come as you like. The Reds are marching on here in Welisara.
As the forwards have really set the tone here, as Nanyakara makes no mistake once again, and they'll go into lemons at 31 points to 3. What a dominant display this has been from CR&FC. And like you said, coming off their first defeat of the season last time out, this will be exactly the sort of performance they would have wanted in this first half. The red shirts going into halftime, 31 points to 3. Navy have looked off colour so far. They'll have to go into half time and really make some tweaks to their game plan if they are to come roaring back into this game. But for the moment it's CR&FC with everything going their way here at Welisara.
Indeed, what a brilliant first 40 minutes. And CR&FC coaching staff and the faithful will be really pleased how things have gone through in this first 40 minutes here at Welisara. At one point it was 5 points to 3, but at the end of 40 it's 31 points to 3 in favour of the visitors, CR&FC here at Welisara. We'll head into a commercial break and be back with the first half highlights and the second half on the other side.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamari.
සිත් සත්සරය කළඹා සතුටක් ඉපදිලා මල් මන්දහාසේ ජීවිතයට ලංකලා සතුටේ පැහැයන් සොයා අතුරා සිවින සරසා මන්සල එලි කළා
ලංකෙම් රුපියලක් සතුටෙන් උපන් බෑයක අසිරිය
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අසම සම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly Swisstech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swisstech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamari.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
Perfectly Swisstech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samagen 125cc Balen Siallatama Ialen TVS Raider 125, the full option bike.
From Welisara. And if you have just tuned into Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, it's week 6 of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League 2025-2026 season. And we're here at the game between Navy Sports Club and CR&FC. And as long as that first half was concerned, it was all the visitors. They just ran riot in that first half. It was Dore who went over for the first time, and after that they went over on 5 occasions.
Yes, these were
Sirukogawata with just the 3 points for Navy Sports Club, and it's been one dominating affair here at Welisara, Nathan.
Yes, those were Navy's only points of that first half. Ravindu Anjula went over for the second commercial bank try. Terukunanakkara got his kicking boots on, and this was the third try for CR&FC. All coming through their forwards. That was Senal Adhikaram after some lovely work at maul time from the forwards, and lovely carry from Kodagoda. And then this try from Senra Pereira as well. Result of some excellent pressure applied by CR&FC chasing a kickoff Manilka Ruberu. And then this was the 5th try for them coming through when Rakoda got a deserved try for all the work he's put in at line out time and at maul time. Terukunanakkara bisecting the post on 3 occasions, and it's 31 points to 3 here at Welisara. And a very happy set of CR&FC faithful there.
Indeed, why wouldn't they? It's been a convincing and a dominating first 40 minutes for quite an uphill battle for Navy Sports Club to try and come into this. And I think we can say that CR&FC have already have this one in the bag, as both teams head their way into the playing field, as they're moments away from kicking off for the second half from this week 6 clash between Navy Sports Club and CR&FC. The other game simultaneously happening up in London Place, where Sri Lions host Police Sports Club. Police Sports Club once again getting back into their groove, as they are dominating proceedings up in London Place, 24 points to nil over Sri Lions, who are having a tough season in this first few weeks.
Yes, really under the pump, the Sri Lions, and Navy under the pump here at Welisara will really need to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Tenuka Naneyakkara looking to kick things off in this second half. It's been an absolute clinic from CR&FC so far, and they'll be hoping to try and add a few more scores, really flex their muscles here and really send a message to the other teams in this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League that even though that slight blip last week, they aren't here to mess around. Here's Naneyakkara out to Amarasekara, collects and goes right into contact, but has taken the ball outside of the 22. First feel of the ball in the second half for Apurva Vijayasinghe. Kulatunga to Tilina Veerasinghe, who's come off the bench. Sends a kick right onto the halfway mark, collected there by Chemod Mutunayaka. Puts on the step, beats one, beats two. Carries the ball 10 meters. Here's Madhuranga now again to Tanuja Jayavira, assisted by Omalka Gunaratna. Madhuranga again, Nirosh Pereira. Ruberu to Dore, tries to run round, spots the gap. There's Zubair Dore. Just going through the motions here at the moment, CR&FC. Yes, Koda got a first feel of the ball for him in this second half. Yes, Senura wraps it around. The skipper now to Ravindu Anjula. Lovely offload to Naneyakkara, and here's Chemod Mutunayaka, one man to beat. But did well there, did Kujana Kulatunga to wrap his hand.
Offside.
And now offside advantage for CR&FC now. Here's Tarindu, floats it out to Dimut Pereira. Takes it into contact. Kalu Arachi stood tall on that occasion. Still with ball in hand, still with an advantage there we are, CR&FC. Deep inside the Navy Sports Club red zone. Here's Omalka Gunaratna, goes into contact, needs a couple of men to bring him down. And a wayward pass from Madhuranga finds the hands of Ravindu Anjula. Here's Naneyakkara, cuts inside. Brought down at the second time of asking. This is a brilliant stuff from CR&FC, showing Navy Sports Club exactly how it's done. And it's another good carry from Senala Adhikaram. Ball eventually squirts out of that ruck.
No advantage over. This mark there. 9 offside.
But the advantage, referee Aruna Shanta has pulled things back for that last offside advantage. But a brilliant passage of play from CR&FC there, isn't it, Rashwan?
Indeed, just picking up from where they left off.
9 offside.
CR&FC now really looking to trouble the scorers once again.
Zubair Dore, simplest of touch finders for him, was really good in that first half. Created one of the tries as well. The score in this second half and pick up exactly where they left off, like you said. Goes to the first spot and Anjula collects. This time Maul brought down by Navy Sports Club, but still Omalka Gunaratna trying to wrestle through. Just 2 meters short now, CR&FC. Jayavira picks up. assisted by Karunatilaka. Here's Adhikaram now. Osenra Pereira. Twist through. Here's Omalka Gunaratna once again. Bumps off a couple of tackles. Still one movement short though. CR&FC. Harsha Maduranga to Dore. To Manilka Ruberu. Trying to go right under the post but was well read there by the Navy defense. And they'll look to go from the fringes again. Will CR&FC.
Up, knees up, please, knees up.
Here's the skipper, Karunatilaka, assisted by Senra Pereira, barging towards that line. Just a foot short now, needs to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what he does. Does Niroshan Pereira. And that's the 6th commercial bank try for CR&FC. And they've started this second half right where they left off. 36 points to 3 now here at Welisara with the conversion to come. And Nirosh Pereira has had a good game today. And that you have to say that's a deserved commercial bank try for him.
Indeed, after putting all the hard work, Nirosh Pereira his name on the score sheet. And for the Reds, it's just a matter of going through the motions now.
Red number 12.
With an opportunity to get a couple of more points under his name is Theniko Nanakara. A regulation 2-pointer. He makes no mistake. 38 points to 3. A 35-point cushion for the visitors here at Welisara.
It's 38 points to 3. Have really hit the ground running in this second half as well. Have CR&FC took them less than 5 minutes to find that first score. Navy Sports Club to go back to the drawing board. Will be more about damage control for them now, more than anything. And that's a high kick from Tilna Veerasinghe. Falls the hands of Dore. Kaloarachi this time shoots up. But still have managed to keep ball at hand. Have CR&FC. Here's Kodagoda now. Inside their own 22, Navy finally applying some pressure and forcing Maduranga to kick from base. Kick goes only as far as his opposite number, Kujana Kulatunga. Ball was loose and ball eventually goes out of bounds, and looks like that will be a throw into CR&FC, if not worse for Navy Sports Club.
It's okay. See you more. Dinka. Check me, check. Dinka, check.
Referee, I can hear you. I can hear. What do you want to check?
Metan ball without the tackle like a no. Apart from tackle, then okay.
Production manager, can we have the look at the last tackle?
Knock back, play on. Knock back ball. Knock back. Okay. Kick in.
Referee මගේ නිර්දේශය බෝලේ නැතුව ටැකල් කරනවා මේ Navy player red player.
මොකද හිතන්නේ? same ඒක යාට okay ඒක ඊට පස්සේ කික් කරයි කරන්න තිබුණා. එයා ටැකල් කරේ නැත්තම්. It's okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you Rinka. Blue captain. Blue captain. 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 So penalty only without the ball tackle. Okay? Yeah. Simon! Penalty!
So tackle without the ball there from the Navy Sports Club player, and we said it could be a bit worse for Navy. But luckily it has been mitigated and they'll keep all 15 men on the park. And here's Dore trying to find a good touch once again. That's excellent from him. Sends play deep inside the Navy Sports Club red zone, and an opportunity again for CR&FC to try and add another score.
Indeed, once again a brilliant touch finder from Dore as his forwards just said thank you very much. And they'll be licking their lips to try and go over once again.
No contestant. The ball now.
CR&FC set the ball nicely. Held it back for just a moment, did Navy Sports Club, but CR&FC with just too much pressure applied on them. This time Omalka Gunaratna has the ball at the back of it. Just motoring through at the moment. CR&FC, Gunaratna breaks. Beats one, beats another. Wriggles through one. Here's Omalka Gunaratna for the line. Brought down just short. CR&FC just a phase or two away now. Here's Nirosh Pereira for his second try. Just a foot or so short. Here's Madhuranga looking to go from the blind side. And that's a try for CR&FC and the try for Charit Silva. The bench and straight onto the score sheet, and this has become all too routine for CR&FC in this game so far, as they touch down for yet another commercial bank try, their 7th commercial bank try of this game, and Charit Silva joins in the fun. 43 points to 3 now at Welisara. So take a look. In midfield, win the lineouts, and then they have the caliber in their forwards department to really put the finishing touches on those moves. As Tenuka Nanakara lines up another conversion here. Conversion sprays wide, but it will remain 43 points to 3 here, with just under 50 minutes played at Welisara. Take another look at the replay of that try there.
Blue number 6. Blue number 6 out.
Really good stuff from CR&FC. And they've brought on their replacements as well. Really trying to flex their muscles, so their bench strength as well, as the Papare band just begins to play here at Welisara.
Indeed, it will be a party in London Place. And the trip back home for CR&FC will be quite a joyful one. But before that, they still have half an hour to play here. Thilavira Singh with the restart. Good high-hanging deep kick. Goes through a couple of defenders. Now Madhuranga gives it out to Tenuka Nanakara. Puts in the kick. Veera Singh returns back the favour. Nanakara cannot pass to Dore. Dore puts back play. There's now Kujana Kulatunga. Puts in a small dink. And collection is good from Nanakara, and he marks it. And that was quite the passage of play.
It's a bit of kick tennis there on that occasion from the back threes of both teams. And Tenuka Nanakara trying to bounce that one touch, but unfortunately bounce was not kind for him. Falls favourably for Isru Kongahavatta, who puts the ball out and drags the gain line back to halfway also. But as much as the CR&FC forwards have flexed their muscles today, Reshwan, a large part of that has been down to their kickers being able to get the ball into the right parts of the field to allow for those roll-in mauls, allow for those pick and goes from the forwards. And I think Dore, Tarindu and Nanakar, all three of them have been exceptional today for CR&FC. As they look for another set move off the back of that line out. Here's Kushan Tarindu. Tries to step past Reldo there by Ranasinghe. Dore again now to Janut Ratnayaka off the bench. And that's his first carry of this game. Here's Amanet trying to show and go. Offloads to Senal Adhikaram. Senal Adhikaram breaks through. Kushan Tarindu brought down just in the nick of time. And unfortunately, ball has been lost forward there by CR&FC. Another a rare mistake, you have to say, from CR&FC, but a chance to add another score has gone begging. But they'll be certainly hoping to apply some pressure at scrum time. Try and win yet another penalty. Take a look at the replay there. Adhikaram held it for Tarindu. And then that was and Kujanakula got all their replacements on the park now, and still are able to play with that same momentum. This speaks volumes of the depth and the bench strength of this Red Shirts outfit for this season. As they are one of the title hopefuls in the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League for 25-26.
Bye!
Indeed, and always not easy here, Nathan, after coming off a very tough loss last weekend around, to put up a convincing performance of this nature. I think kudos to this CR&FC outfit, the team, coaching staff and the management will be quite pleased with how things have turned out here at Welisara for them. But speaking of Navy Sports Club, I think back-to-back home defeats for them, and tough opponents as well, Nathan. They had Kandy Sports Club here. It's a matter of rebuilding for the Sailors.
Play on. Play on.
Ball loose, but once again gained by CR&FC. There's now the replacements coming into play. Vin Marasinghe gaining some meters.
And that will be the 8th commercial bank try for CR&FC. Was a bit scrappy at line out time, like you said, Reshwan, from Abdul Ahmed, but managed to recover the ball. Did Charit Silva and Afif Akram, and then made it look all too easy as they went over for their 8th commercial bank try in just the 55 minutes. Take a look at the replay there. It was Ratnayaka with the carry. Got them close to that try line. And then picked up by Naveen Marasinghe, who went over for the commercial bank try after coming off the bench. He's joined the party as well, the former Josephian skipper, as Nana Kara with a kick for the half century. Makes absolutely no mistakes, and it's 50 points to 3 here at Welisara. And what a performance this has been from CR&FC so far. They've bounced right back into this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League.
Indeed, 50 points to 3. It's a massacre here at Welisara. The Sailors are down and out. That man on your screen, Sumer Dore, has had a brilliant day with the boot, and probably one of our contenders for the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match as well, Nathan. And I think a lot of names will really come up. The likes of Manil Garuberu.
Looking to work their way back inside. Here's Charit Silva. Snipes through just Madhu Madhava. But gives away yet another penalty advantage. Here's Naveen Marasinghe.
No.
Tried to barge through there. Akram picks it up and runs round. CR&FC going from defense to attack in a jiffy. Straight back into the right. Senal Adhikaram. Brilliant stuff from CR&FC. They go over for their 9th commercial bank try. And abs rubbing for Navy Sports Club here on their home turf at the hands of CR&FC. A well-worked team try that was. Won the ball back inside their own 22. Reshwan worked their way up right to the correct part of the field. CR&FC have really come to play today. Navy Sports Club not having any answers.
Captain, number 7.
Indeed, they'll just want to get out of this misery as soon as possible. It's been a tough evening for the Sailors.
First name A.
The CR&FC are in quite the festive mood out here.
Yes, Christmas has come early for CR&FC, you could say, Rishwan. And at the moment it looks like the Sailors have been on the naughty list. Tilna Veerasinghe. High hanging kick this time, won by CR&FC, but knocked back to Kavish Amarasekara. Navy now with their replacements. Pradeep Ranavira shooting up there was Naveen Marasinghe. Have been brilliant in attack but have been brilliant in defense as well. Have CR&FC. This time though, they've given away the penalty. And Navy Sports Club with a rare opportunity for some points.
Kogawata just puts this one into touch. Can they go and get some consolation scores here? Navy Sports Club, since getting those first 3 points through the boot of Isuru Kogawata, they have nothing to speak of after that. It's been all CR&FC since then. And the Reds will continue to do that so.
It's not a good day if you're a Navy fan. Overcooked that line out, but luckily fell kindly for Kujana Kulatunga. But the ball has been lost forward. Take a look at the replay once again. Overcooked. And the first knock on looked like it was from the CR&FC player. And referee playing that advantage. It will be a scrum in favour of Navy Sports Club, and the chance perhaps for them to try and add a consolation score here.
19 minutes left on our clock.
Bye.
It's going to be a very long 19 minutes for the Sailors. They do not want to concede more points.
Here's ThePapare with a textbook number 8 break. Indeed, Rashwan, if Navy Sports Club are even able to get 4 scores here, they'll walk away with at least 1 bonus point, even though that also looks like it's a bit far-fetched at the moment. But not all hope is lost for the Sailors here at home. Here's Apa. A bit more urgency is needed here from Navy Sports Club. Too slow at ruck. At the rucks rather.
Winning the ball.
And allows the CR&FC defense to get into position and make those tackles. And just force laterally and backwards at the moment are Navy. But still with the ball in their hands. Trying to build up an attack here, the Sailors. We know they have it up their sleeve. We've seen it before this season. Now gaining a few meters. Here's Kulatunga now to Kongahavatta. Sends in a lovely inside ball. Knocked backwards. Yes, Kulatunga again. Tilna Veerasinghe tries to chip and chase. But they were playing under a knock-on advantage. And Navy Sports Club with a chance for another score, perhaps.
Come here. Knock on. Come here.
Last 5 minutes or so have been a lot better from Navy Sports Club. So you can see that knock on there from Abdul Hamid as he tried to jackal that ball. He'll feel a bit hard done by. It was good work from him until that point.
Ready? Go!
Here's Kulatunga with another feed.
Bye!
And ThePapare probably licking his lips here. In prime position for another number 8 break perhaps. And that's exactly what ThePapare does. Bumps off one, bumps off two, bumps off another. Brings play forward 10 meters or so. Here's Navy Sports Club now motoring through, looking for their first commercial bank try of this game. This is good fringe play from Navy Sports Club in attack. Just picking and going with their forwards, trying to give CR&FC a dose of their own medicine. Just a few forward phases away, but that's a knock-on from Navy Sports Club, and probably their best chance of the game so far has gone big in Reshwan, and that pretty much sums up the kind of game Navy have had today.
Indeed, Nathan. It's been a tough evening for them. Nothing seems to go their way. And the worries just continue for the Sailors. Replacement halfback for CR&FC, Hashan Madhumadava, will feed in the scrum. Once again, this CR forwards have really dominated this Navy outfit. They made plenty of changes. Replacements have really continued the good work from the starters. Stenukananakar with the exit kick. A decent clearance from the former Pete Wright fullback.
Yes, CR&FC. Their defense hasn't really been tested so far, but on that occasion showing that they've got it in defense as well. just conceded the 3 points when Isuru Kongavat the penalty. And Tenukananakar has sent the gain line right about near the 40-meter mark. But here's Ranavira with another throw. And the throw is crooked from Pradeep Ranavira.
Hey! No straight, what do you want? Scrum more line out there. Yeah.
And it really just isn't clicking for Navy, isn't it, Reshwan? So knock on a few moments ago. Now we've seen a crooked throw. But that means it's another scrum in favor of what is a dominant CR&FC forward pack.
Indeed. Good to see some young blood in those forwards for CR&FC. Former Sipatana player Abdul Ahmed present as well. Chari Silva, one of the replacements for CR&FC. CR&FC have put out their bench out there. And will look to finish this game with a flourish.
That was Akram trying to show and go. Here's Nane Akkar. Out to Dimut Pereira. As Tarinduan is outside. CR&FC once again looking threatening. Here's Janut Ratnayaka. And now Charit Silva.
Number four.
In that number 1 jumper. Ball squirts out of the ruck eventually. And here's Nane Akkar out once again to Tarindu. Sent it on to Abdul Ahmed. And Navy Sports Club winning the penalty. Their skipper this time, Denuan Vikramarachchi, leading from the front. And just showing a glimpse of what this Navy side are capable of. But they just haven't turned up today in the 68 minutes we've seen. 12 minutes more to play. As Stilina Veerasinghe looks for touch. Sends play inside the 22 meters. We take a look at how that penalty was given away. Abdul Ahmed taking the ball into contact. Was tackled well there by Srinath Ranasinghe. Before Vikramarachchi dove right over the top. Win that penalty. Win that turnover. Here's Ranavira. Goes deep. Protected by Vikramarachchi. Tried to form the maul. Saw there was no one there. Turned and went on his own. Did Denuan Vikramarachchi. Now just short of the whitewash are Navy Sports Club. Desperately want a score in their favour. They'll want to go down fighting. CR line is offside. There's an advantage in their favour as well for Navy Sports Club. Here's Srinath Ranasinghe. Kujana Kulutunga now. Kongahawatta with the crossfield kick. No one watching in defence, and that looks like Dilna Veerasinghe just spilled that one. But I'm sure the referees would want a second viewing of that. Good stuff from Isru Kongahawatta once again. Knew he was playing at the advantage.
Yes, okay. Charni Vamana Dekade. TMO check.
Yeah, Arnashant, loud and clear. Can you tell me what you want to check?
Okay. Dinka, please. Last play again. In goal lega tule. Player AI ke di tackle ekak yanawa wage. Blue player number 15 te. Mata එක check කරලා දෙනවද?
Yeah, what is your on-field decision?
On-field decision is no try, no con, but it is still එයාට එයාකේදී ටකල් එකක් වෙනවා වගේ මට පේනවා.
Production manager, can we have the last tackle inside in the in-goal area?
You clear?
Yeah, I am clear, Arnashant. We are checking. We are getting the clips.
වෙනවා.
Production manager, can we have another look from the inside camera in the in-goal? Yeah. අර්ණශාන්ත මගේ නිර්දේශය ඉන්ගෝල් එකේදී ඔන් එයා ප්ලේයර් ටැකල් කරනවා ඒක නිසා තමයි නොකෝන් එකක් වෙන්නේ මගේ නිර්දේශය නම් පෙනල්ටි ට්‍රයි එකකට යාමට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා
ඔයාගේ තෝගේ just okay right thank you Dinka just Dick
අර්ණශාන්ත පෙනල්ටි ට්‍රයි එකට යන්නේ නම් yellow card එකක් ඉෂු වෙන්න ඕනේ
last play එකේ record yes yeah first it you see yellow card here out and penalty try then okay Simon
and a consolation score for the Sailors. A penalty try, and that will probably be the game for ThePapare as well, as he's been handed over a yellow card.
Number 10 out. Do number 10.
As ThePapare there a bit over eager. Was already tackling till Navira Singh as he tried to collect that ball, which forced the ball out of his hands. And the right call from the TMO and referee Arnashanta to award the penalty try to Navy Sports Club. And Tenukananakara now with the restart, and that's really well done by Abdul Ahmed. Shot up and collected that, and CR&FC suddenly right on the edge of the red zone. Here's Janut Ratnayaka with the carry. But looks like the AR has spotted something. Oh no, it looks like one of the sports club players there was down clutching his head and his knee. And is quickly attended to by the medical staff. Doesn't look too good for him at the moment. Stretcher being called onto the park as well. But before that, what intent shown by CR&FC, isn't it, Reshman? They're 57 points to 10 up in this game, but still have the intent to go shoot up there, chase their own kicks, and still look for points. Looks like it's Srinath Ranasinghe who went down, and looks like it will be his game.
A pleasant evening out here in Welisara. Kickoff was at 3 p.m. so games not getting disturbed by any rains later on in the evening. Just shifting our focus to London plays, the game between City Lions and Police Sports Club. At half time it was Police Sports Club who were leading 24 points to nil, and at the 66th minute of the game it's Police Sports Club convincingly ahead 43 points to 7 over City Lions.
Yes, so two pretty convincing wins, and probably a much needed win for Police Sports Club as well, isn't it, Reshwan? They really made Candy fight for that win last week up in Nithaval, especially in that first half. This time getting the better of Sri Lions, who have looked hapless so far in this season. It'll be a scrum to restart for CR&FC.
Oh. Back. Number 10. Or in the back. There. Back even either. Concussion එකක් නෙමෙයි. Knee injury. Concussion only. 14 ගන්න. ඕඩ් නෙමෙයි. Pantro only. Pantro එක විතරයි.
Sisru Kongawat asked to make his way back to the bench because it was not a concussion to Srinath Ranasinghe. Navy Sports Club cannot put on a player who has already been substituted, and hence looks like they'll be forced to play out these last 9 minutes with just the 14 men on the park, which is unfortunate for them, but looks like they do have the reserves on their bench to bring on a replacement player for Srinath Ranasinghe.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the Sailors. A day to forget for sure. It's a matter of going back into the drawing books for Dhanushka Boteju and co.
Number 8 Biden. Set. Steady. Sorry. 10 back. 10.
It's another massive scrum from CR&FC.
Ball out.
Squirts out, and here's Madhu Madhava picking it up. Tried to snipe through that gap. Ball fall into Abdul Ahmed now, right under the sticks. CR&FC. Akram takes a couple of men with him as he goes to ground, and it's turned over there by Navy Sports Club. Ball at the hands of Janita Ratnayaka. Navy Sports Club. It's been a lot better from them in the last 5 minutes or so, but just as I say that, Ahmed once again pouncing on the loose ball, and CR&FC winning back possession. And here's Nanya Kar with the chip kick collected by Tilna Veerasinghe, who puts a kick into some empty space, and now it's a foot race, and it looks like the Navy player will win that one. It's Chanaka Jayalat who offloads to Kujana Kulatunga, who touches down for the second commercial bank try for Navy Sports Club.
And a moment of brilliance for Navy Sports Club. Number 25, Kujana Kulatunga, goes over the starting halfback for the Sailors. Will have something to speak of after this tough outing for them. Kujana Kulatunga.
Number 25.
Second commercial bank try for Navy Sports Club, and they had to do it the hard way as well. From their own 22, Tilna Veerasinghe putting in that kick, and that chase was just brilliant. And the rugby ball favouring the Sailors on a tough evening for them.
Yes, probably try of the game. Reshwan Chanaka Jayalat with a good chase of Tilna Veerasinghe's kick, and got that offload beautifully to Kujana Kulatunga, who went over for the commercial bank try. And that's the sort of flair we are used to seeing Navy play with. And that's their second commercial bank try as Tilna Veerasinghe lines up the conversion. Conversion goes astray, so it will remain 57 points to 15 here at Welisara. 6 minutes or so left to play on our clocks. And you take a look there. Tilna Veerasinghe bringing all his experience, spotting the space, put in the grubber, and the bounce of the rugby ball kind to Chanaka Jayalat. And Kujana Kulatunga had acres of space to run into CR&FC. Had no one back in defence. As Denuka Nanakara with another high hanging restart to Denuan Vikramarachi, who collects an off-roads to Sajid Seram. Navy Sports Club being pinned back once again, trying to manufacture that exit. And now the replacement, that's Kalpa Lakmina. First taste of club rugby for him. Represented St. Anthony's College in that recently concluded schools rugby season, and CR&FC winning a penalty deep inside the red zone. Here's Madhu Madhava, takes it quickly, snipes through, and Hashan Madhu Madhava goes over for CR&FC's 10th commercial bank try here at Welisara. We've seen some lovely team tries today, but that was a moment of individual brilliance from Hashan Madhu Madhava for CR&FC. Had the presence of mind to take that quick tap. Navy defense, as you can see, they are still backtracking. And then put on a lovely step for the 10th try, and Nanakara made absolutely no mistake with the conversion. It's 64 points to 15. Or
Kicking.
Shane Hopwood rather with the conversion. Fresh off the bench as well. And coming back to that Swiss Tech perfect play of the match conversation, Reshwan. Plenty of names to pick from today for CR&FC. All their forwards have been absolutely outstanding. Thought both their second rows, Senala Adhikaram and Nirosh Pereira, had an outstanding game. But for me, it boils down to two names, Reshwan, Zubair Dore and Manilka Ruberu. Both of them were absolutely outstanding for the red shirts. And whenever they had the ball at their hands, on their feet, they really did make something happen.
Indeed, the likes of Manilka Ruberu. He was just brilliant with his boot as well. And I think he deserves that special mention and that Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match award as well. As we head into the final few exchanges of this game, our Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match goes to the CR&FC centre, Manilka Ruberu, who's had a brilliant outing here at Welisara, and one to remember for him.
Yes, certainly Reshwan. But kudos to Zubair Dore as well. He was absolutely outstanding with the ball in hand and with his kicks as well. As Abdul Ahmad is bundled into touch there, and Kujana Kulatunga launches a kick right back into CR&FC's red zone. And just kept in play there by Shane Hopwood, but the flag was raised by the AR.
I think ball එල්ලෙට මොන කමන්නේ ඇතුළේ කකුල තිබුණේ. So දාලා බලන්න. It's okay. 50-20 එක දාලා බලන්න. It's okay. TMO, check one.
Anushant, I can hear. What do you want to check?
මෙතන 50-22 එකක් යනවා. ඒක මට හිතෙනවා in call එක මගේ 50-22 line out එකක් ගියා කියලා. අපි බලමුද?
Yeah, we'll check. So Okay. Production manager, can we have the kick and the Reds kick, whether it's getting a 50-22?
Hari. Okay. Inne.
Can we have another look, please?
ඇතුළ බෝලේ. තවසරක් බලමු. පොඩ. Okay. චුට්ටකින්ද. අනිත් පැත්තකින් නේ. ඉන්නේ.
තව ඇන්ගල් එකගෙන මොකද ඒක ක්ලියර් නේ ක්‍රොස් වුණාද කියලා.
ලයින් අවුට් එක බ්ලූ බෝල්. ඒ බ්ලූ බෝල්.
අරුණශාන්ත මට ක්ලියර් එවිඩන්ස් එකක් නැහැ ලයින් එක ක්‍රොස් වුණාද කියන එක.
Okay, TMO. Decision is line out, blue ball. There's no 50-22. Just normal line out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Arushant. Very good.
Simon. Sumakia, line out.
So,
blue ball.
Kujana Kulatunga denied his 50-22. Shane Hopwood managed to keep the ball in play momentarily, but still did go out. As Ranavira keeps it short from the line out straight to Kavish Amarasekara. Here's Isru Pereira trying to cut inside. Navy will be hoping to try and add another score, hopefully. Before full time, there's Lakmina floated it up for Janita Ratnayaka. But that's brilliant work at the breakdown from Naveen Marasinghe on that occasion. Managed to jackal that ball and win the turnover.
Okay. Held on.
But yes, Rishwan coming back to this performance from CR&FC today. Their forwards have been sensational, but it's those kicks that really put you in the places that you want to be as a forward, as a forwards department, and that's why we've gone with Manilka Ruberu as our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. Although it is a mighty close toss-up between him and Zubair Dore, both of whom have been absolutely outstanding today.
Indeed, Manilka Ruberu deserves it, but a special mention to Zubair Dore as well. It's been brilliant, and CR&FC will be quite happy as they take the trip back to London Place, heading into the festive season. It's been a convincing performance for the Reds away from home. And they are still not over. Putting this one into touch and inside the opposition 22 to try and end this game with another flourish. Last play says referee Arnashanta, and CR&FC will take their time and enjoy this.
Here's Akram to Ahmed. Advantage coming the way of CR&FC, who are back to 15 men. Was well defended there, but were playing under advantage. Were CR&FC. Adhikaram tried to take it quickly. Was called back. And Nanakar doing the sensible thing, getting his team even closer to touch, or closer to that whitewash rather. Just about 10 meters out now. CR&FC. One last roll of the dice for them. Right at the death here at Welisara. to add their 12th score. Here's Akram with attempt number 2. Goes short to Ahmed. Form the roll in maul. This looks like it will be the 12th commercial bank try for CR&FC, but stubborn Navy defense. Holding that ball up, but goes down eventually. Does the skipper, Lasindu Ishan Karnatilaka. And if this try is awarded, it's a well-deserved try for him, has really led his team well today here at Welisara.
Check one, TMO.
What is your on-field decision?
On-field decision, knock on. I look in the knock on.
Right. Production manager, can we have the grounding, please? Okay.
No.
Armashanta, I can see a separation. So, again, observation, it's a knock-on.
Yes, thank you, Dinka. This is now match over. Yep. Simon, time over.
And that's the game. CR&FC back to winning ways after last week's defeat to their hometown rivals. It's a convincing win for the Reds here at Welisara. A massive, thumping win over the Sailors. Navy Sports Club down and out.
Yes, absolutely brilliant stuff from CR&FC. Lasindu Ishan denied a commercial bank try at the last move of the game there, but he'll be really pleased with his team's performance today. 11 commercial bank tries, really flexing their muscles here at Welisara. They've come to the home ground of the Sailors and showed that they are here to play. Are the lads from Longdon Place. A convincing victory for them as they continue their charge towards this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League title. Happy faces all around in the CR&FC camp. Their starting 15 and their replacements, all 23 players listed today, came to the party at some point. And Navy Sports Club, but although they were decent in those last 15 to 20 minutes, their performance in the 60 minutes before that really let them down, really failed to come. They'll look to brush off this defeat and come back roaring into this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League. We know they have the talent and the skill in their ranks to produce some results. Just a matter of getting all their game plans to tick for the Sailors. I'm sure the results will come for them eventually. But a brilliant performance from CR&FC as they notch up their third win in this Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League. And a bonus point win as well. Bonus point was secured in the 20th minute by Senro Pereira. And the bonus points do count as well in this tournament. So we have your full-time confirmation there. 64 points, an absolute drubbing by CR&FC at the hands of Navy Sports Club, who only managed the 15 points across the 80 minutes today. So we take a look at the highlights from that second half. Straight from that kickoff, CR&FC managed to win that penalty and then eventually dotted down for a commercial bank try to open proceedings in the second half. that was Nirosh Pereira, who had an outstanding game as well, as did all 8 CR&FC forwards today. That was Charit Silva off the bench and straight onto the score sheet. And this was Naveen Marasinghe. He managed to try off the bench as well. Nanakar had a decent day with the boot off the tee. And this was Senal Adhikara with his second commercial bank try. And this was the penalty try for Navy Sports Club. Not the best of timing on that tackle from Dimut Pereira. And then a moment of brilliance from Tilina Veerasinghe, winning the turnover, sending in the grubber. And then Chanaka Jayalath with a good chase, and Kojana Kulutunga with the finishing touches for Navy Sports Club as they added yet another try. And then Hashan Madhumadava. Navy not focused in defense, capitalized on that, did the replacement halfback as he went over for a commercial bank try. As we take a look at the key stats, 10 tries in favor of CR&FC and 7 conversions, 7 out of 10 for Tenuka Nanakara. And just the 2 tries, one of which was a penalty try, 1 conversion and 1 penalty for Navy Sports Club, as they made up their 15 points. And Manilka Ruberu for his outstanding performance with ball in hand and with his boot, always managed to make something happen, especially in that first half. Is our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match.
Well, pleasant, quiet evening out here in Welisara as we take attention for the final game of this week number 6 of the Maliban Inter-Club Rugby League. Kandy Sports Club hosting CH&FC. The 2 undefeated teams will battle it out in the hills tomorrow at the Nittawala Rugby Stadium, and bring you all the live action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, from 2:45 PM onwards. And the games coming next week. The week 3 fixtures will play in the post-Christmas weekend as Havelock Sports Club host Sri Lanka Army up at Havelock Park on the 27th of December. And then the other game on that day is Siri Lions hosting the defending champions Kandy Sports Club at London Place. And then CR&FC will just cross over to Police Park to play Police Sports Club on the 28th of December, and we'll be back here at Welisara. CH&FC will take the trip here to play the Sailors, who will really look to try and go back into the drawing books and put up a better performance next week around here at home. Pleasant evening out here in Welisara as we conclude the live telecast of this game between Navy Sports Club and CR&FC. As the festive season approaches, it's wishing you all the very best for the season coming up, and stay safe and good night. God bless.
stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Keep pushing the limits. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Every modern office needs sophistication, cutting-edge precision, and seamless support. Vantage for the modern professional.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
වසංගකාරී වෙනුවෙන් අද්විතීය නිමාවෙන් විශ්වාසී ආරක්ෂාවෙන් අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep sweating. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අසමසම ස්මාර්ට් ඔප්ෂන් සමගින් 125cc බලයෙන් සියල්ලටම ඉහළින් TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Asama Sama Smart Option Samagen 125cc Balen Sialatama Ialen TVS Raider 125 the full option bike.